Action. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Chemicalman podcast. I'm your host, Chris, and today I want to talk about little things that we take for granted that we need to pay attention when we're outside working. The big thing is samples. Man, taking samples can get you in trouble and can get you hurt. And I know what it sounds like is like, it's just catching a sample, but it's not. Think about that. Okay, some places, I know a lot of us, we have sample hoods. They're a thing about yay big right here. It's got a little door. You open it up, the material comes out. You stick your sample in on there, and you catch your sample. Now, if you're using a brand new bottle, it's one thing to catch a sample. But if you're using a bottle you've used a couple times, you want to do what's called triple rinse. You want to fill it up, dump it, fill it up, dump it, fill it up, put the cap on, shake it, and then dump it, and then get your last sample. That way, you get all the old material out of the bottle, and it's clean and it's ready for the new material if you're going to use the same on there too. If you catch samples off a pump, remember, wear your PPE, because don't open the valve full throttle. I see people going out there first starting out, they're going to catch a sample, they're going to open that valve full throttle. Next thing you know, that material's coming out and it's spraying out on there. We have pans below a lot of our bleeds. We have mesh in our pans. You'll see a lot of those companies out there. It helps for splashing. You open it up, those mesh helps keep things from splashing everywhere. You'll see that as you train. But be careful when you open up the valve. Don't open it full throttle. Kind of just barely open it and let it run for a minute too. Let some of that. I don't know. Some sample legs are long, some samples are short. All depends what it is. Let it run for about 30 seconds to a minute. That way you get the old stuff out of there, catch the new stuff. Last thing you want to do is keep sampling every hour because you're not catching a sample right. Yes, there's a problem with the lab for sampling. That's a whole nother story on that one too. But anyway, sampling can really get you. Now there's also inline sampling on there. That's pretty cool too. So you'll have it come in, you'll stick your bottle up and you'll open it. You'll just open up the valve and then it'll go in there. And that means it's always got fresh material going through that line, so you don't really have to worry about trying to get the old stuff out first. You just put it up, open it up, fill up your bottle, and then you can go from there because it's new materials. But you have glass bottles, you have plastic bottles, you have gallon jugs, you have 2-gallon jugs, you have all types of different ways to catch samples out there. You have inline, you have just the old school where you have it right off the pump. And I know with us, we have fittings. All our fittings on our sample points, we have fittings on there. So, when you're doing your rounds, walk by, make sure there's a fitting not laying off. If there is, put it back on in case there's it prevents you from having a spill because some of those motors and stuff I've seen it where they vibrate valves open, and then if you don't make a round for a while and you go out there, that little bitty valve has been vibrated open and then it's dripping out, and that can cause a spill over time depending on how much is gone on there. I've seen that happen multiple times on the equipment. But yeah, sampling you just got to just be mindful of that. Just take your time out there. When you do, just think about when you do water cutting on samples. You're gonna catch a sample. You're gonna sit it up there. You're gonna let it sit for a minute. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna see where the water and the material is. See if you got more material than water. You can look at it. It's like, okay, then we can do a water cut on this. If you don't have a lot of water in there, then you have to figure out what else to do to get rid of the material in the tank on there. But yeah, take your time. Wear your PPE on that for sure. If you're getting samples off pumps, wear your PPE, wear your face shield, whatever. Open it slow. I can't stress that enough on there. Don't leave valves open. Like a lot of times, a lot of pumps will have 2 valves on there. You'll have the first one and the second one. It's just a safety precaution on there. Don't leave one open and then close the other. Close both of them. If you have sample pot, put a sample tap, put a sample tap back on there after that. I like the inline ones. We don't have a lot of them, but the ones that we do have are kind of cool because you can just stick your bottle up there, open it up, watch the bottle fill, and you're good to go on there. I like a lot of sample hoods too because a lot of them some of them have them you can open the door and then you close the door. It's got the SVG in there, so it helps keeps the fumes down on there. The only problem is that certain chemicals you make, wasps and the bees tend to like to go over there and be around it too. So be careful when you open the door. And next thing you know, you got bees coming out or wasps coming out at you. I've had that happen to me too on there too. But yeah, just wanted to give a little video about sampling and just be safe, be careful, make sure you triple rinse your bottles, make sure you use new bottles if you have to. You know, if you have glass bottles, be careful, don't drop them out there. The last thing you need to do is drop them out there on the concrete, they break. You get the glass on you, or it drops and it gets chemicals on you. You don't want that to happen to the inline ones. Be careful of that too. Just hey, look, everybody, be safe out there. Like, share, subscribe. If you need help, like I said, if you need help with your resumes, I have interview questions. I have all those things that I've got over the course of the years. If you need any of that stuff, let me know, and I'm here to help. Anyway, y'all have a good day and be safe out there.